Good morning, you guys, or afternoon or evening, whenever you're watching this. It is morning for me. It's still really early. It's 9:50 in the morning. Okay, it's technically not that early. I've just had a really interesting morning. Let me just chat about it for a minute. I'm not even gonna film a separate intro, like this is just gonna be the intro. So this morning I woke up and thought to myself, like, hey, go back to sleep. It's only gonna take you 20 minutes to get ready. So I did just that. It took me 20 minutes to get ready, only for me to get in my car and realize I'm out of gas and I need air in my tires. Completely forgot about that, even though I knew about it. So by the time I got on the highway, I realized I was gonna be 10 minutes late to class anyway, so I was like, I'm not even gonna go. I'm just gonna go home and film some videos. So I get home, can't find my mini tripod that I used to film every other time, but I haven't used it in a while. So I'm looking for it, probably spend 40 minutes looking between my entire apartment, which is probably the cleanest and most organized it's ever been. And I check in my car twice. Don't know where the hell it's at. So I have this other tripod. It's a lot larger that I bought used off one of those Facebook market page things. And the lady's like, oh yeah, it's all there, it works. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't know anything about tripods. I only paid $12 for it, but I think it's broken because the part where the camera sits, it won't stay there. So I literally have the back of the camera taped to hold it to the tripod itself, to basically hold it up at an angle, which is why I feel like it's still like cutting off the top of my head because I can't get it. It literally just wants to fall down. So anyways, I was like, fuck it, I Jimmy rigged it, we're gonna film this video. So I'm not even gonna film a separate intro. This is just the intro to this video, and today I'm gonna show you guys how I do a full face of makeup using only drugstore items. Now, some of these items are brand new and I've never tried. Some of these items I love, and some of these items I actually do not like at all. But I'm the type of person that if I spend money on it, I'm gonna use it. Enough chat, let's just get into the video. Even though after I realized I was late to my class, I went to Starbucks and got a drink, pumpkin spice latte. I didn't really know what I wanted. I honestly think I wanted an iced coffee, but it was really cold and I didn't feel like carrying it, so. I also have a water because hydration is important. Okay, sorry, I really need to hydrate before I start filming. Now we're really gonna get into the video. So don't worry, I've already taken care of my skin this morning. I cleaned my face, I put a moisturizer on, and used an eye cream. I do plan on filming a whole separate video on my face products eventually, but I'm not gonna talk about that today. I'm just gonna get into the makeup itself. And if you see me looking over here, it's because there's a giant mirror next to me, and I'm gonna use this mirror and then this handy dandy little mirror to obviously do my makeup. The first thing we're gonna start with is a primer. We are gonna use this e.l.f. hydrating primer. This is the product that I was talking about that I'm really not a big fan of. I think it does a great job hydrating your skin, but I think it's a very thick product, like thick in consistency, and I don't like the way it sits on my skin. I would not repurchase it, but because I spent money on it, I'm gonna go ahead and use it until it's gone. I think it's almost gone, and if I remember correctly, this runs about $12, and they have a couple different ones. e.l.f. has stepped up their game, and I really dig the packaging. It's super cute, and it's nifty. I love it. Okay, this is what it looks like. And obviously we're just going to apply this on your skin. Okay, the next thing we are going to use is this Infallible Pro Glow 24 Hours. I am in the shade 202 Creamy Natural. I don't really know if this is going to match. I've actually never used this. This is what I'm really excited about. I follow this Instagram account and these girls were using it and their skin looks so good. So I bought it. It's been sitting in my makeup collection thingy for like 2 months. So I'm finally going to try it. I'm just going to dot it on my skin and then go back in with a brush. I don't usually do this, but we're gonna do it today. It's like running down my forehead. It Cosmetics, I think this is, yeah, It Cosmetics brush. Love this guy. Okay, here's the finished foundation. It's definitely more of a, I almost feel like it's too light for my skin. Could be the lighting in here. I almost feel like it's more of a medium coverage. You could probably build it up. I like a medium coverage. It's not very often I want a full coverage foundation. It's definitely not giving me the glow that I expected. I guess if you kind of look at my nose, it has a glow. I just expected more from it. I really did. I use the Infallible Matte one all the time, and I like that a lot. On the back, it does say it is a radiant finish, wear up to 24 hours. I don't know about that, because the matte one, I'm pretty sure probably says the same thing, and it's after about 12 hours, it's breaking off my skin. The coverage is medium, I said that, and the texture is air light. The texture is air light. It does feel nice and light and good on your skin. I think the matte one feels the same way as well. I feel like the longer I'm keeping this on, the more I feel like, I don't know if it's oxidizing, but it's growing on me and looks more like. Next thing we're gonna do is our concealer. This one I've used forever and I actually really love it and I really recommend it. This is the first and only product by Milani that I've actually ever used. It is a Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. I'm using it in the shade 01 Fair. So we're just gonna go under your eyes and down your T-zone. Okay, and now we are gonna blend this in with our wet beauty blender. I do take a little bit of excess product and bring it above my eyelid to kind of create a smoother, lighter surface for my eyeshadows. And this is it blended in. Oh my god. I don't know why all of a sudden I feel like my black circles in my eyes look way worse. Just a fun reminder, I am not a makeup guru. I literally just do what works for me. I definitely try different things and watch lots of YouTube videos and look stuff up on Pinterest, but yeah, I do what works for me and what I like to do. I'm just here to have fun, guys. I'm just here to have fun. That's it. Honestly, I feel like the longer I let this foundation set on my skin, the more it's growing on me. But I'm probably getting ready to accidentally ruin it because we're gonna go in with the setting powder next. So I don't always use the setting powder. I do like to use the setting. I never ever baked my skin. I just, you know, brush the setting powder on there and kind of blend it into my skin. I do love it because I really think it helps decrease oil and creasing on your face. This is something that I use. I've been using this for years. I've never tried anything different. One, because I just cannot bring myself to spend, like, I spend a lot of money on makeup, but I can't bring myself to spend like $50 on a setting powder. If you have one that's probably better than this and it's more reasonably priced, please let me know. This is the one I use. It is a NYX HD Studio Finish. I honestly just take a little bit from here and put it in the lid. Then I take my large kabuki brush and I just dip it in there. And I set it basically in all the places that we put our concealer. So I'm going to gently just brush it across my chin, up and on my nose. Really want to make sure you get in that nose crease. Like I said, it decreases creasing. Get a little bit more. We're going to get under your eyes. And then just a little bit more, and we'll bring it across your forehead. I have two different bronzers that I'm going to use. I'm thinking about doing something weird and mixing the both of them. I've never done that before, but they're both Drugstore and I didn't know which one I wanted to use. I found this in the summertime. I ripped the sticker off, but I'm pretty sure it was literally like $3. It is a Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and I thought this would be, it says it's waterproof, I didn't know that. I thought this would be a really pretty color for the summer. It's kind of orangey and then it has kind of like sparkles in it. I honestly think it's perfect for the summertime, and I do like the fact that it has more of a burnt orange undertone. I think it works really well for fall too. Did you see my eyebrow just do something weird? And then this one, I feel like I've seen this raved about forever on YouTube. So even though I've seen it raved about for years, I finally pulled the trigger and bought it. It's not that expensive. For Drugstore, I think it's expensive. I think it was like $15, which if you think about it, the e.l.f. primer that I used was like 12 bucks. But I definitely would repurchase this and I love it and I highly recommend it. So this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'll open it for you guys. And it smells so good too. You're gonna think I'm an alcoholic. It smells like Malibu. It's got that coconut smell, or even like a tanning oil. It smells really good and refreshing, and it's not an overwhelming smell. It even comes with this little sponge that I've actually never used. I just use a brush. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on my skin, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna top it off with this one, because I want you to see how great both of them are, but I can't decide which one I want to use. Also, this is a new thing for me, so we're gonna see how this works for me and if I ever do it again. Okay, so I just use a brush like this. I don't really even know what this is called. On the box it said it was good for contouring, so we're gonna use it. Just get some product on there, and we're gonna go in. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take a little itty bitty bit, go along my jawline, maybe up and down my nose, and just a little bit in my hairline. I'm not gonna use too much because we're gonna go over it without bronzer. Right here you can tell, oh my god, I think it looks so good. I love it. Now we're gonna go in with the Rimmel one. Yeah. I love that. I really do. I'm super glad I mixed both of them together. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go in with a blush. I feel like I've mentioned this 100 times because it's like my all-time favorite blush. This would be NYX blush. It is a big blush. And it's called P01 Mocha. This is what it looks like. I love it. It's a pink, deep, mauve color with a hint of mocha in it.
blush, and we're just gonna set that on top of the contour. So
this next thing I am so excited about, you guys. I cannot even. So I saw one of the girls that I watch on YouTube talk about this before, and she said she was impressed, and I was like, man, looks okay. So I bought it. I am so excited for this next step, you guys. I saw a YouTuber use this and it looked really good on their skin. I just never really thought to like buy it, but then literally a couple weeks later I saw it on sale at Target, so I grabbed it. I literally think it was like $2 off, but I just grabbed it. And I am so impressed with this. So I picked it up for $3.28. I think it's about $5. Could be wrong. I don't think it's more than like $6. It is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter Powder. That's it. This is in the shade. I think the shade is Mega Glow. This is what it looks like. Here, let me open it for you. Look at that. It's beautiful. So here's the thing about this. If you want it to look way more natural, you can use just a brush. I use a fan brush. If I want it to look natural but be more defined, I always pat it on with my finger and then use more and blend it in with my brush. So I'm going to show you one side, just the brush, and then I'm going to show you the other side using my hand and then blending it back out. See that? I don't know if you can even, I feel like the camera doesn't do it justice. So now I'm going to take my finger and we're just going to gently blend it in. Look at that, it's already making me glow. Like the highlight on the tip of the lip, I feel like that's dirty. Obsessed with this look. I feel like it makes my lips always look more plump too. Okay, that's just with my finger, and that's just a brush. So I took a little bit of product and we're gonna go back over it again. Can you see that? In the mirror over here, it looks amazing. There's a little bit of a difference, but I think it looks so good and glowy and it looks so natural. Yeah, this is definitely a steal. It is inexpensive and it works amazing and gives you that nice natural highlight. It's not that chunky highlight, even though I love a chunky highlight just as much as I love like a sparkly highlight. There's something in my hair, I don't know what it is, but I'm just gonna leave it there. But yeah, I recommend picking this up next time you go to the store. Don't worry guys, I know I'm Chatty Cathy, but we are coming to a wrap and my camera's about to die, so we gotta get this shit on the road. So I'm gonna do brows next and I'm gonna just kind of do a little different. So I used this NYX pencil in literally every video because it's just been, I just threw it on accident. Because it's just what I've used forever. So I want to use this, and this is Drugstore, but I'm going to show you something else. It's not necessarily Drugstore, you can pick it up at Ulta, but it is very, very, very affordable. And then I'm going to use this Essence Brow Gel. I'm going to use both of these. Never done this before, it's going to be something different, but I feel like this is super important to tell you about because I use this. I've had this for a while. I used it a little bit in the summertime. And then literally just last week, I went to go get the Benefit Gimme Brow, which is like $30. And compared to this, I think this is under 10 bucks. It is almost annoying how great of a dupe this is to the Gimme Brow. It's not quite as good. It's almost just like a little bit harder to apply and a little less product. But for the price, it is amazing and I highly recommend it. So I'm going to basically outline this, fill in a little bit, and then just basically go over the ends of my brow hairs with this. I'm just gonna go in underneath, go in the corner right here, and get the tail. Basically all I'm gonna do is outline my brow. I'm just gonna barely touch the top part. And then I'm just barely gonna bring these hairs up right here. Just like that. Okay, I have both of these filled, or like outlined, and then I'm just gonna take the little bristle part, brush end, you know what I mean, and I'm basically just gonna mix it in. Okay, so now that that's done, we're gonna go in with the Essence Brow whatever, gel. I like to clean off the knob, I don't even know what that is, I'm just making up words as I go. So I kind of work upwards. Hope you can see what I'm doing. And then we're gonna work it sideways. One of the only complaints I have about either one of these, this one or the Benefit, is that it kind of gets sticky sometimes, like thick and stuck in your eyebrow hairs, and then you have a clump of hair, or a clump of gel in your hair, and you have to figure out how to get it out. Ooh. This one looks better. I feel like that was kind of a fail and maybe you shouldn't try this at home, but I feel like you should still try out this Essence Brow Gel. I must feel like they look way thicker than normal, like fucking caterpillars on my eyebrow. Look at that, there's like a hole in that side, not in that side. We're gonna go in with this pencil. Okay, I don't think they look perfect by any means, but they definitely look better. I'm really sorry that did not turn out how I wanted it to go. Whoops. I just feel like this one looks so much thicker than this one. Whatever, I'm done looking and working on my eyebrows because it's gonna drive me literally crazy. I'm gonna use this NYX Love in Paris. This is LIP09 Merci Beaucoup. That's what the inside looks like. I've had mine for years and I actually really love this palette. This is definitely one of my palettes that I grab when I'm traveling just because I like that it has dark tones, natural tones, and a couple sparkly tones. Well, and mattes. I keep calling them tones, shades. I literally just had to Google it and make sure that they still sell this because I would have felt really bad if I was like, ooh, I love this palette, go get it. And then they didn't sell it anymore, but they still do sell it. Target has it listed on their website, so don't worry. Eyeshadow is my least favorite thing to do because I literally have no idea how to do it. Sorry I keep looking in this mirror. I literally have no idea how people are so good with blending shades together. I use 2, maybe 3 shades, and I just kind of wing it. I feel like I wing everything in my life, so, you know, that should be like a motto for me. We're just gonna wing it, but I'm just gonna show you guys how I do this. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this fluffy brush. Oops, I just stuck my finger in white. And then I'm gonna go in with the color. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's kind of a brown, like, no, I lied. I'm gonna go in with the black one because the brownish color wouldn't match my clothes that I'm wearing now or the clothes that I have to wear to work. And I should probably get a mirror. That's a very zoomed mirror. And I'm literally just gonna go in and blend it here. Always make sure your eyes look even, your brows and your eyeshadow, which is why I stopped to make sure. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this kind of like fluffy-ish brush. I don't know what this is called. I love these brushes though, they're by Eco Tools. And they're super affordable and they work really well. And the bristles are really soft. The last one was when I just got an Ipsy box, an Ipsy bag. I'm gonna use this, I'm just gonna use just a little bit of this reddish color here. And I'm basically gonna blend it into that dark color, like right over here in the corner of my eye. Now I'm gonna take just kind of like this smaller brush. I really have no idea where I got this. I think my aunt gave me this years ago and I'm just using it. And I'm gonna go in with just a lighter color, this golden color, because I like, oh god, that's a lot of product. And basically we're just gonna bring it in the inner corner and kind of blend it in with the rest of the colors. Check out both your eyes, make sure they look even. Think they look pretty even. Hakuna Matata, we are almost done. I'm just gonna curl my lashes now. Secret hack, even if I'm wearing no makeup whatsoever, I always curl my lashes before I leave my house to go anywhere. Curl my eyelashes because I think it makes my eyelashes look more lifted and it makes my eyes look more bright and it makes me look more awake. It takes 30 seconds out of your day just to simply do that before you leave and run out of your house. Or even just fuck it, keep it in your purse or keep it in your car. I'm not kidding you, it helps. Like, if I know one thing that I'm talking about today, it's the fact that curling your eyelashes makes a big change in your face. Sounds silly, but it is so true. Okay, so since we've curled our eyelashes, the next thing we're gonna talk about, I am so fucking happy. Cannot wait to tell you guys about this. Okay, so the product that I'm so happy to tell you about is this mascara. This is by L'Oreal. It is a voluminous lash paradise. It is an exact dupe of the Better Than Sex. You have to try this. So this is what it looks like. Let me tell you a story about this. So about a year and a half ago, I was traveling to Minnesota and we were driving there and we stopped at a Target, maybe 45 minutes out from our destination. And I go in to get a Starbucks and all of a sudden it clicks in my head that I forgot to pack a mascara. While I'm in Target and I'm in the mascara line, I'm on Pinterest real quick and I'm looking up dupes to the Better Than Sex because Better Than Sex is my jam. And I hadn't used the Drugstore mascara in a long time. So the one that pops up is this one. So I grab it in a hurry, not even thinking, realize it's waterproof. I hate waterproof mascara. I don't wear it ever. I don't use it. Like, I don't really know. I just don't need it. So I use it pretty much the 3 or 4 days that I was gone. That was the only time that I used it. Came back home. It just sat there. I eventually gave it to my friend. I honestly don't know if she ever used it or not. I really kind of hope she did because I want her to realize how great of a mascara it is. A couple months ago, not even that long ago, a girlfriend of mine that I work with, I noticed her lashes looked amazing. And I was like, what is that? Like, your lashes look great. And she's like, I'll send you a picture when I get home. She sends me a picture and it is this exact stuff. And I was like, ooh, I know that's good. So I decided to, this is the same day that I actually bought this foundation. I decided to pick this up as well, and I was like, we're gonna try it. Could not control myself to wait to try this mascara, so I tried it and I loved it. And here's what I mean. It gives you a very similar look of the Better Than Sex. It doesn't give you quite the volume of Better Than Sex, but I think it definitely gives you the length. I'm pretty sure this was $12 rather than the Better Than Sex, which is $26. I brought this out here so I could show you the bristles, the brush, whatever. I love Better Than Sex. A lot of people have complained that the worst thing about the Better Than Sex is that it dries and it flakes off. No matter, even if you buy a brand new tube. And as much as I hate to admit it, they are right. So, I mean, you put it on, brand new tube, it could be an old tube, but you put it on and yeah, you'll notice flaking under your skin. And sometimes you'll leave it sit there. Sometimes you go to wipe it off and all of a sudden it smears everywhere and you got black shit all over your face, which is just not a good time. This one has never done that to me. And I'm very happy about that and very impressed with that. So let me show you the bristles real quick and then I'll go ahead and put it on my lashes. So the top one is Better Than Sex and the bottom one is the L'Oreal. Man, they are so similar. This is amazing and I love this. I'm a little disappointed because I thought they were gonna be more different, but you guys, this just shows you like what you can get for half the price. Now, I love Better Than Sex and I'm going to still continue to buy it, but I'm also going to continue to buy this L'Oreal one as well. Let me just show you the magic that this one does. Always, just kind of start at the very tips and just kind of put some product on there. And then what I do is I start at the, like the root, and then I blink into it and get it all over the entire lash, so. Look at that. That is amazeballs. These are my real lashes. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. My favorite thing about this too is I feel like I don't have to wear eyeliner because it already gives it so much, like, I don't know, volume. Ugh, it's so good. I can't even. You guys, look at this. It looks so good. It looks so freaking good. Oh my goodness. Like, I really just want you to go out and buy this. Okay, then I'm gonna do something a little different for my bottom lashes. If you watched my videos before, pretty sure I've showed you this before. Kind of more recently started using just any little mascara that I can find with an itty bitty brush. So this is the one that I found last time I was looking. It's nothing special, like I just wanted a little brush. So first thing I do is I go in with this NYX lip primer. It's not a necessity, but I love this. It definitely makes your lips, I wouldn't use it as a replacement for chapstick, but it definitely does do what a primer's supposed to do and make your lips like smoothen out almost, like a smoother canvas for your lipstick to go on. Okay, so I'm not going to use this one, but I'm going to show it to you because it's amazing, and I've heard that it is a Dose of Colors dupe, which I've never purchased a Dose of Colors. I think Dose of Colors is only online stuff, but this is by e.l.f. Pretty positive this was $5. This is in the color Teal Rose. I'm obsessed with this. The color is beautiful. The way it goes on is very smooth. It's not a thick application, but it does not stay on your lips very well. Like, I wore this one time when my boyfriend and I went brewery hopping, and I literally, like, after every beer I was reapplying it. Not that it was a necessity, but just because I wanted my lipstick on my lips. Sorry for those bartenders that had to clean all my lipstick off their glasses, because I know how that is, and I'm real sorry about it. But this is something that I'm gonna talk about because it is awesome and I'm obsessed with it. I think I'm obsessed with half the products in this video, except for that primer. I did not like that primer. I don't recommend it, but do you and try it. Okay, so backstory about this. I'm just chatting your ear off. I don't even care. I was at, I don't know, Target or Ulta, and I saw this and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna pick it up and I'm gonna try it. The color's pretty. I like trying new stuff. Tried it, loved it, whatever. My best friend texts me, who doesn't even wear like any makeup. She's like a mascara and now a lipstick person. Was like, oh, I bought this and I loved it. Like, you should try it. And I'm like, no, girl, I already have one of those. And then we went on this whole frenzy for like 2 weeks where we bought almost every single color that they had. They had them on sale. Like, we were just buying all of them. So I'm pretty sure together we own like 10 of them, and we probably own almost every color in the collection. Honestly, I'm not sure how many colors in their collection, but we have a lot of them. I highly recommend you try this out, especially for the price. I think they're like $10, like $9 and some change. The Maybelline Matte Ink, Super Stay Matte Ink. This is what it looks like. The color I'm using today is 70 Amazonian. So this color, I like it and it's very natural, but it definitely is a little more orangey on my lips than I was expecting. So let me put it on. Here's a little brush in case you're wondering. So I always outline my lips first, whether I have a lip liner or just a wand liner. Okay, this is what she looks like fresh on the lips. She's obviously still damp. She's gonna dry way more matte. Like I said, the color is way more orangey than I was expecting when I bought it and put it on. It's definitely a beautiful fall color. So this Maybelline Super Stay is awesome because it does stay on your lips very well. But the weird thing is when it comes off, it's almost like a peeling motion. So you'll notice it'll start to peel off your lips and you're just like, whatever, I'll reapply. Weird thing is when you reapply it, the product itself is so thick. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like on my lips, it feels very thick. So when you keep reapplying it throughout the day, not that you would have to do it a lot, but I would say if I was gonna wear it out to dinner and to get drinks, I would probably reapply it maybe 2 to 3 times. It's so thick that when you reapply it, it builds up on your lips and it just starts to feel very like thick. Like I keep saying that, but I don't know how to better explain it. And then when you go to take it off at the end of the night, or you could just take it off every time you want to reapply it so that way it doesn't build up. But when you go to take it off at the end of the night, it feels like there's so much product on your lips and you're like it feels weird. I wouldn't let that discourage you from buying it and trying it out. I wouldn't say you have to go buy a whole collection like I did. Honestly, for what it is, for $10 being a matte lip stain, it is beautiful. I love it and it is worth it. But this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it and enjoy this video. I'm really sorry I chatted your ear off. That's just who I am. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on chatty videos with me again and keep up with all my crazy shenanigans. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day or night or whenever you're watching this. I'll see you on the next one.